All right. Yo, what's going on, guys? Yo, yo. All right. I'm gonna pin discords. Um, oops, backslash. I fat fingered it. I've decided to go live. Um, Regardless of everything,
https
I've decided to go
discord
live.
gggeehe2vw and join for Minecraft Java Bedrock events soon.
Um, all right. I think both feeds are on now. They should be good? Yeah, they should be good. My camera's like a little messed up, I think. It's got a smudge on it, maybe. There we go. That's a little better. It's not great, but it's a little better. Oy. Rough day. Yesterday.
Stream Elements bot running. Learn how to customize the bot here. https docs.streamelements.com.
All right. Um, yeah, man. Rough day today. Um, all right.
Do tell you're
Good.
kidding.
No, I had to put him down
Sorry for
yesterday.
your loss, my N.
He
I'm sorry, George.
wait, that didn't even show up in Chatterino. Oh, I see it in YouTube. Wait, why is it not showing up in the actual? Oh, it's because I have it on Top Chat. What's Slim? What
My
Jeff?
heart hurts for you.
Um, yeah. Uh, Basically, I mean the like I said before, the ultimatum was he needed to
I'm
get his
sorry
weight
for
up.
your loss, George.
He needed to get his weight up. Um, and provided he had no diarrhea or no other issues, um, we were fine to continue treatment. But he had a really bad bout of diarrhea. He was shaking. He was very scared. Um, you know, and he was really tired at the end of that. Um, that last picture I have of him, he was totally tired. He'd woken up just enough to look at the other dogs while we were waiting, and they gave him 2 more days. For their liability or whatever, they had to assess him to see what would happen. Um, and it was pretty clear there was no way he would ever walk again. It's pretty clear there's no way he's getting better. He did gain weight, but only for how long, right? When he's got the constant diarrhea again, for how long is he actually going to have that weight? You know. So it was best to put him down when I did
You brought
to
him peace
prevent.
and gave him a great life.
And you know, I didn't see that level of fear on him that last time he had the diarrhea. I didn't see that level of fear on him since I picked him up from the pet hotel. Um, so I knew it was time. Um, I knew it was time at that point. Um, and I just I couldn't prolong it, right? It was only inevitable.
Sometimes I feel like it's harder knowing the time vs not.
Yeah. Um, it was scary because um pretty much the whole way through all of this there was always some kind of deadline or something to work towards, and it was just we'd get there and then go back. We'd get there, go back, get there, go back. Pretty much repeatedly. And it got to a point where like I really it really stopped making sense um, to kind of continue. Um, the last line of defense would have been very expensive, like stem cell therapy. That's something that's long term. That's something that has a lot of commitment to it. That's something that costs a lot. That's something that really has no guarantee. Also, like for his age and for everything that we were kind of up against, um, the treatments that he had were the most effective thing to do, especially because he was so young. Um, so, and unfortunately, there's no legitimate form of justice here for this kind of thing, right? Um, that will have to be my decision. Um, doesn't please me to say that I know what I know what I must do, but um, does not please me to say that. Does not please me to think that way, but it is what it is. If I want any kind of justice for my dog, you know, innocent as he was, that's my call to make, and that will happen. You know, it is what it is. So, yeah, that's kind of it. That's all I have to say about that. Um, so I'm gonna keep going with my Minecraft, and then get off at the usual 1.5 to 2 hour mark, and then I don't know what next. Go mope. I've got work to do.
I don't even have words.
Yep. I'm very angry. Very angry. Oh, shit. After that's no, doesn't. But I don't know. Might as well get the double bucket. But I don't know. It is not really um unfortunately there's not like a silver lining to this, right? It like, you know, I would have been totally willing to suffer with Mocha if it meant that Mocha wasn't actually suffering, you know. So I can't even say that, you know. uh, Selfishly, right? And it's not his fault, and it's not mine, right? I mean, I fought so hard, you know. I I knew that after the surgery, it wasn't a done deal. I knew that, but like the total degradation of his health. Oh my! In every other aspect, right? I don't know what the fuck happened. I have no idea. I know where it started. I have no idea how it got so bad. I have no clue. I have no. I need to mark my base better. Jesus. I don't know exactly where the fuck I went. Oh fucking come on! I definitely did the whatever. All right. Anyways. Um. Okay. Yeah, I just want a staircase straight down. It's really all I want.
Did I miss anything?
No, not really. Still working on this staircase. I just got on. What I do? Yeah, I decided to stream. Just to get my mind off of things. Yeah, I put down my dog yesterday.
I hope you are having a good day.
Um,
I'm
I'm
sorry to
not.
hear that.
I'm not, but I don't know. We'll be fine. Eventually. Yeah. It's upsetting because my dog he was abused in a pet hotel. I went away for a week, and I left him in the care of a pet hotel I felt I could trust, and you know that's where all this started. And his health degraded in such a slow and kind of painful way over time ever since that moment. You know, so it's hard, right? He's totally defenseless in the matter. You know, so I had to end his suffering. Right?
That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. And like I've said before, there's not really any legal recourse I have for this. It's not like I can sue, and even if I could, um, the likelihood of that amounting to anything at all here is kind of nothing, right? Even if they did award me damages, the likelihood of it being paid is basically zero. Also, so there's not really any justice in this that isn't you know me smacking somebody over the head with a metal pipe. You know, that's kind of the way things are around here, unfortunately. But that would definitely lead to me being deported, so I'm not going to do that. That's not going to bring back my dog. As much as it angers me, right? I brought him all the way from the U.S. I went through all this effort, brought him here, got set up in a house so that he would have a yard to be in, right? He'd have some grass. I made a lot of my decisions here around my dog, and now it's all for
I hope
nothing.
your day gets better.
And I'm not resenting that as in I feel like I've lost something, but I resent that as in, all this was meant, I did so much for the dog,
I can understand that pain.
Yeah, so it's just, I'm still very shaken up about it all, just because this was literally yesterday. And I still have to later today. I have to go pick up the urn. He was cremated, so I'm gonna have to go pick that up. I think today or tomorrow. So it's not 1,000,000% over yet. I need to find a way to make a bed. I have I can. If only to keep the mobs away a little bit better. I don't think I'm going to totally destroy this grove. But I don't know, maybe. I wanna prevent it from spawning mobs too much. Because even in the daytime, this is gonna be a little
No, damn it, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Yeah. Cool. I got a carrot. Yeah. It's rough. It's hard.
Hey, I'm going around asking for advice from streamers in my 800 day forever world. What should I build, like a farm or a actual build, either or? I really thought he'd pull through, that sucks.
I would build. I don't know. Build a. I mean, get the materials you need. I mean, if you're gonna be playing for so long, right? Like setting yourself up early is the smart thing to do. But on the same token, right? If you're gonna be in for so long, do what the hell you want. You know, like in my mind, right? With Minecraft, it's like if I can't think of something I want to do, I'll just not play Minecraft. Like right now, I'm trying to build out this base. There's this cool like little arc here that I've got going on. I have mob proofing to do. You getting it does that. Get rid of these. Oh shit! So many. I'm trying to mob proof so hard.
I love the rain.
Yeah, man. It's nice. It hasn't rained here in a bit. IRL. I need it to rain because like it's so hot. It's been so hot these days. Um, there was a day that was like 107 degrees Fahrenheit. Uh, that was no fun. There's a carpet there.
I wish I could join.
Yeah, this is a hardcore though. I feel like if I did let people join, I'd immediately die. I would immediately get trolled and killed. Immediately. No way. Ain't happening. But I don't know. Hi. But maybe I'll have some events soon. Join the Discord. I'm gonna be hosting events. People can join in. Hopefully soon. Okay. I should really go for my
Not
resources.
up in Michigan, it was pouring not too long ago.
Yeah. I'm a long way from Michigan. But yeah. I like the rain. I have this like the outside here, like next to this window, is kind of like exposed. It's not. I don't have like a backyard, but I have like a back area where the roof here, um, it's kind of made so that the water drains out and down into the drain in this other room. And the way it hits the plastic roof, it's just like it's a nice sound. The way the rain hits, it's nice. Unfortunately, it is annoying though because that room is kind of a hazard. Um, I definitely need to do a good job cleaning it up soon.
I'm doing a challenge to see how many live streamers answer to me, and you're going to be my fourth person, but mainly doing this because some people pre-record live streams.
Yeah, dude, true. So many people. Oh my god. So I did a Subway Surfers challenge, and every single Subway Surfer stream is pre-recorded, right? And it's like blatant cheating too, right? Which is really funny. Even funnier is the chats, right? They're all like, there was a day where they were all the chatters were like, "Hey, check out my link for new auto parts," right? And then there's some like random kids trying to talk to the auto parts bots. There's just a whole day where all of those fake streams, all the chats, they were selling auto parts.
Yeah.
Why? Imagine that being your hustle, selling auto parts via bots on Subway Surfers live streams. It didn't make any sense.
There is an AI where you can make it so auto goes itself.
Ah. I don't want to die. Run away, I'm gonna die. Run away, I'm gonna die.
Look, I don't know.
But yeah, lots of pre-recorded streams here, unfortunately. Lots of people like it's not just like not talking to chat, but it's like they want something from their chat or they won't interact, right? I understand people doing like a paid redeem, right? Like if it's like you're a bigger streamer and you can't answer anybody, just anybody, and it's like a $1 TTS if you got like 300 viewers, right? That makes sense, right? Or if you're doing something like I did a challenge where
I've seen this one streamer.
$1 would do plus 100 blocks I had to mine, and then people could blow me up with explosive homing chickens, etc. Right? That makes sense because then like you don't have to pay, but if you want the challenge to be harder, you can support the stream, right? And you get something in return. It's not like, oh, dude, give me donos because I'm the streamer and I'll read your name.
That my girlfriend's little brother saw where it was a Dino run with the AI that ran itself.
Oh yeah? What, like the, what potion effect is this?
Hey Dad.
Hello. Hey Jay, who let you on the computer?
What about the clickbait ones that show like them pulling the fire alarm?
Oh yeah, the fake, yeah. The streams were like, the whole time it's like, guys, I'm gonna do it. Just make sure to hit the like. We need 3,000 likes. Oh my god, guys, we're gonna do it. Oh, time to hit 4,000 likes, guys. They just do that the whole time. Oh my, I hate that. I hate that so much. I really don't know why YouTube hasn't banned people who do that. They really should ban people who do that crap.
Hey Daddy PU, you need to give me the BMW. Annoying as heck.
I drive a BMW. Imagine. But Daniel, yo, are you so you're making like a YouTube video out of this or something? It's gonna be hard to get. It's gonna be hard to get a lot out of YouTube streams. I'm gonna be honest, because a lot of people are also just like they have YouTube multi-streaming on, but they don't read all their chats.
I love you so much, Dad. You. Hey Dad.
I'm nobody's daddy.
Hey Dad.
I can't even talk to women. I can't be anybody's dad. I'm scared of women.
What does freaky guy?
But yeah, it's a lot of people are multi-streaming and they're streaming on like Kick and Twitch and Rumble and stuff as well, and they're only paying attention to the one with the most views. So yeah, it's tricky. but like they don't know how to set up their YouTube chats because you like the YouTube chat as a streamer sucks so bad because there's top chat and live chat is the chat. Top chat is like randomly filtered.
Hey dad, you mining for gold 67?
Yeah, I'm mining for 6-7 gold right now. That's my objective for today. How did you know? Okay, AJ, you're at least adopted because I'm really bad at talking to women. So if I'm your father, then you're adopted. You're
Is Mocha your
adopted.
dog?
Yeah.
You mining for my mom HAA?
Yeah, I'm mining for your mom. Yeah, I had to put him down yesterday. He he was getting worse pretty quickly. Again, the spiel is he was abused at a pet hotel when I was away for a week. Um, Very likely kicked when he was at this pet hotel, and his knee was broken.
I'm so sorry about that.
And he had to, I had to
Why
get him
my
surgery. I had to get him surgery. I had to get him, a lot of care, and then his health really started to take a nosedive during this process. First, it was his liver. Then he was having diarrhea for other reasons, and then he was totally paralyzed, waist down, and then his front paws started to get really rubbery. He was losing a lot of strength really quickly. So yeah, it's better that he's not
you need
suffering
to sue
anymore. Can't sue. It's Indonesia. Can't sue. There's no legal recourse for this. Even if I was a citizen, right? Even if I did sue.
He can't sue.
Yeah. If I was a citizen and I did sue, the likelihood of them agreeing with me in saying that, yes, this is something worthy of awarding damages is basically zero, right? The idea of...
Hey dad, you mean so much to me. I want to put you in my airport hair and give you a slow. You're the last person I'm going to watch tonight.
So the idea of like something where it's like you sue over an abused dog, that's something that they don't really do that here, you know what I mean? And then also, even if I was awarded damages, let's say that I had to be paid, let's just put a random number, $1,000 from the pet hotel, the likelihood that they'd actually be able to pay me is slim to none, right? Like in Indonesia, with the amount spent and the amount that would have to accrue in damages, I'd be lucky to get anything at all, but not to mention the economic reality where the average person here only makes about $200 a month US, right? And a store, a business owner, or whatever, it's not much different, right? Realistically, it's so the likelihood of me even being paid for the medical care and everything is basically zero.
That sucks, man. I'm so sorry about this.
Yeah. So there's no justice in this. Unfortunately,
what S with AJ and his freaky up?
There's no justice in this. There's no nothing more that I could do other than continue to support my dog, all the way until it didn't make sense to anymore, because I mean he got really sick at the end, so today or tomorrow I had to go pick up Zern, and then that's kind of that on that. It's rough. It's rough. Um, my hope at this point is that
Dono
I
100 to delete world.
that's an enticing offer. I would take it. I would do it. Again, another thing I was going to mention is after the cremation and all, like dealing with the dogs, dealing with all this in his surgery, and then now that he's passed, was expensive. If I had to ask for damages out of that pet hotel, it'd be thousands, right? My God. So yeah, $100 to leave the world. I'll take it. If you're offering, I'll take it. Um, but feel no obligation to do so because you're hearing my sob story. Um, but yeah, rest in peace, Mocha. He was such a good dog too, man. He was so good. Like he was very evocative. He had a lot of emotion in his face, and that was part of why I made the decision what I did was because I can tell from his face where he was at, and he was scared. Um, it was abundantly clear that he was scared. It was abundantly clear that he had, that there was something he was feeling that was very real. Um,
Do you have photos?
yeah, I have a lot. I have a ton. I have a lot from when he was like a puppy too. Um, yeah, maybe I can throw. Oh, that's why I went. Well, I can just make a crafting table here. Totally forgot what I was doing. Need more stairs. I can throw one up on the stream real quick. I don't think this guy's actually going to dono 100 to delete the world, but I'll honor it.
You are a good owner for the support streams. I saw there was nothing more you could have done.
Yeah. Um, yeah, like it was also like anytime I was in between work, I would try to do a challenge and try to raise money for him. Like I made shorts to try to promote those streams, and like I did have a lot of very generous people come out of the woodwork for me. Um, you know, and I did the dumb 6-7 challenge. I did Subway Surfers. I did, you know, Minecraft, whatever. I did everything I could. Like if there was a moment that I didn't have any work ahead of me, I would try to make the money streaming to afford his continued care because it was expensive. Um, you know, the surgery alone was like I think at the time I had like 2 grand in my bank, which it's not really a lot. I had like 2 grand in my bank, and it was like I needed another 600. Um, not to mention my expenses concurrent with this too, right? Like life goes on with or without, So it's yeah, it wasn't easy from a financial standpoint to deal with. So it was conflicting, right? Like if I had infinite money and resource, right? Um, maybe I would have tried stem cells for him earlier. Maybe I would have, you know, maybe I would have been able to get his surgery a day sooner, right? Because I literally didn't have the money for a surgery the day we needed to do it. I had to take give him painkillers and then like hustle for it, So it was unfortunate. Um, but it wasn't the end of the world that I did that. But like maybe I would have been able to get that a day earlier, maybe this, maybe that. Anytime I go through like the what about this, what about that, the result was kind of the same, right? Just later in time. Um, It is what it is. Yeah. Here, let me. I'll put a picture of him up on the stream. I have a few. I have a few.
I love dogs.
Yeah, man. All right. Here's one. Oh shoot. That went onto my horizontal stream. You're watching on vertical, right? Here. Well, I can take the. Here we go. Got this of him. Here is. I mean, this is before he got hurt. He's a, very happy dog, very strong. Um, and I have the last picture I took of him, and he was at this point he was so tired. Um,
Oh, he is so cute.
yeah, yeah. This was maybe 6 months ago. Um,
Sweet baby.
yeah, and then here I got. This is the last picture I was able to get of him. We were in the um, we were in the waiting room, and he just rested his head on my leg, and just let me pet him. We were in the waiting room. This is before the 2 days for him to be assessed started. So this is the last picture I have of him. Yeah, here I'll keep this picture here. I don't want it to be in the way of the thing. Put him right here. Why not? Oh. All right, back to it. Yeah. Um, the only thing left to do really at this point is just tell people to not use that pet store. That pet.
He had such a cute mustache too.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, he always had that little beard. You know, he was a rescue as well. I would never get a dog from a breeder. I would never. I don't believe in it. Right now I'm just trying to complete this.
What are you mining for?
God damn, the TTS is messed up. I'd like to find diamonds soon though, because I do have. I think I have 2 out of 3 diamonds for a pickaxe, but
Yeah, there's so many dogs needing homes, rescue is the way to go.
yeah, for
What
sure.
is your favorite type of cheese?
Uh, Munster, probably. Just for eating, or it depends. Um, because like on a burger, cheddar. Like with food in a salad, mozzarella. But generally speaking, Munster. Generally speaking. Oh, I guess I could. Here, let me vomit all the stuff I don't need. Um, and more coal. I'm seeing it on the sides here. More coal would be nice. I hear that. But yeah, he was such a good dog. He knew what you were feeling. He could read your face, and you could read his. He had such like an evocative face. You could tell when he was happy. You could tell when he was bored. You could tell when he was sad. You could tell when he wanted food. You could tell when he wanted to play. And I mean, he was kind of a crackhead too. He had zoomies all the time. He had so much energy. Um, so yeah, he was a good dog. And man, just the early stages of him and all of this stuff. I mean, he handled all the vet visits, everything like a champ, right? He handled all the vet visits so well. He was super compliant. He didn't really have too many behavior issues, right? Doctors, the vets could do anything they needed to without any issue, um, and that was nice.
Sup?
Yeah, what a buzz.
Yeah, you were my last one for the night.
Oh, word. Well, hell yeah, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Again, sorry that you're
How
stopping
was
in
first
on.
still redeemable?
I don't know, dude. Thanks for stopping by despite the circumstance. You know, maybe next time will be a little bit more cheery. But yeah, again, this all happened literally yesterday, and I said I wasn't going to stream, but um, I decided to because I feel like you know just for me personally, I needed a way to not think about it and not be alone with myself with this. Um, I'm glad I didn't choose to be alone with this right now. But I have the whole rest of the day, to mope and cry, you know. So I figured I might as well go live.
So many AI videos and I'm going to stay cause for some reason I like how you just talk and interact with your audience.
Appreciate it, dude.
Buzzkill 1256, it was waiting for a VIP.
Yeah, the first redeem. It literally does nothing. The first redeem on my Twitch stream, it literally does nothing. It's just, I don't know, to brag. I don't even count them. I should.
This is the run.
I hope so. Dude, fucking, I'm running right now. What do you mean?
Well, there is normally one of 3 people that normally get it, so I'm confused.
Yeah.
It's a brag thing for sure. I saw someone bought it, so it would say in the redeems who got it. Leza. You went past Diamond.
The internet out, dude? My internet out? Hello? We back? Are we back? Hello? Yeah, I think my internet went out for a sec. Back? Cool. Yeah, I don't know why. I also wish it would just skip the video so it doesn't create a delay. I wish it would just skip that part of the video entirely instead of trying to stream it out. It's kind of dumb. I understand why they don't do that, because most people, when they do live streams, they're basically doing unedited YouTube videos because they're dumb. But not me. Yeah, I don't know why. My internet's just been going out randomly.
Most YouTube lives are shit, honestly.
They are. They are. Yeah, somebody literally came in, Daniel's Adventure guy in the YouTube chat. He literally comes in and he's like, yeah, most
Reruns,
of them
or
have
like
bought
you
it.
said earlier, the like hypers.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. It's rough out here. And then you have to compete with them. Because, like, unfortunately,
Love how
the
the
reason...
new Twitch mobile update looks, but holy crap, it runs like crap.
Yeah. Well, they, everybody can do vertical live streaming onto Twitch now. I think. Or they will be able to? I don't know.
Hi. Hi bro, what s up?
Yo, what up? I know one person who does the Twitch mobile stream because he had it in beta, and oh, that's a piece of grass. He had it in beta, and
Are you doing live from Twitch?
yeah, I'm also live on Twitch. Yes. He had it in beta, and he was nominated for Streamer Awards, top vertical streamer or whatever. Lost it to some Minecrafter guy.
I've seen it before, it looks good, but I just hope people don't start making that the norm.
Yeah, I agree. I think the bits power-ups are, like, that's something I literally was like, I was so mad that it didn't exist that I
He
emailed
worked
about
so
it.
hard to force people to do landscape.
Yeah. Like, I also think, and I've said this before, I like that Bits works the way that it does on desktop.
Thanks for information,
on
and I
mobile,
subscribe to you because you are best.
Oh, thank you, dude. I think Bits is the way to do tips like this because you can do less than $1. I think that's great, right? I think it makes it accessible, especially if you have like a global audience, a growing global audience that's getting interested in streaming and that is able to even access it, right? Like here, I'm in Indonesia. Like, people are starting to get good internet. We're starting to roll out 5G. They're starting to, you know, but also it starts on the phone, right? It's not starting on a desktop computer.
YouTube loves are absolute trash.
They're that way because it works. Like, yes, it most of them are trash,
They
but
really need to work on their live streaming.
that's because, like, for now, a live is not really a big concern for them. They make more money on advertising with like Disney and Coca-Cola, right? They don't care.
I
They
am
don't
going
have
by.
to care. All right, peace out, dude. They don't have to care at all. It's such a small part of their business, and likewise with like Amazon, Twitch. Like the reason why Twitch isn't shut down is because they don't care. It's not significant. Twitch is a glorified tech demo for one part of AWS. They don't care. The only thing that Amazon really cares about with Twitch is that it doesn't like shock their stock price if something were to happen to it. That's really it, right? Again, this is why I think Twitch wants to die slowly. Maybe the people
I still
who work
wish
at Twitch
Twitch would have gotten rid of bits and switched to dollar amounts.
I think as a consumer, I think as a streamer, it's more intuitive. I think as a consumer, I think my opinion is I like the way bits are. I like that it is abstracted and easy to use. And I think also it solves the problem of, yeah, you're saying dollar amounts, sure, but if ever there's another locale or currency,
I hate having to buy another currency.
There needs to be a way
Bits
of
is
handling
pretty
that.
smart to make people spend money without thinking
This
about
too.
the amount they're spending.
This too, yeah, of course. Like this is why, like, and I'll leak it when
This
people,
is Toon Toon Sock Hole.
when people do blocks, I try, and Lizzie, like I told you this too. I was like, be very careful about not saying spend bits, right? League for the legalese, right? But also, it is a bad kind of it's kind of bad when people start saying spend bits for that exact reason too. Because
let me give you a big tip: make one side with stairs and the other left side blocky but one way, so you go fast down and go fast up. Face blue smiling.
Face blue smiling. One side with stairs, the other left side
I'd rather donate to PayPal for everyone.
Yeah. I think it's smart that everybody's making...
Streamer gets more money.
Everybody's making their own payment gateways as far as like Izzy and Irby go. That's not something that's out of the cards for me. If I continue doing what I'm doing, because I just don't really trust Stream Elements, honestly. Especially given their recent stuff, I don't trust them.
And the money is instant.
Yeah, for sure.
I
definitely agree.
Instant.
Like if I were to make something,
none of that payout BS.
Yeah, if I were to make something similar myself, I would do 95.5, right? Both tips and a bits equivalent. I do 95.5 across the whole thing. And then what I would be selling is better tools that are actually worth using. If I could sell better tools that are actually worth using for my hypothetical stream platform, that's where the money is made, not in trying to upcharge the viewer or trying to tax the streamer. Like I would do 95. Like Kick has already kind of proven like 95.5 is not terrible for the stream. But also they make their money in the back end on stake. Where I'd make my money in the back end is direct offers, right? And like I think of Citrus for example, because Pilk, you know Citrus. My gripe with Citrus is that it's trying to be Twitch bits, but somewhere else. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, I've been
Um,
thinking about Kick for that reason. 95.5 is not bad.
Kick has a lot of other problems though, so that's why I'm like reluctant to really use it. And like at the end of the day, you're not escaping the problems that Twitch has.
After your VID I ran into 50 more so videos. I'm mad I stopped recording. Same. More bots on Kick? But
Yeah,
you have to build a brand new audience.
yeah,
Username
pretty much.
copied 951 insane amount.
Yeah. Stop recording because yeah, you have to like make a running tally of all the things. Yeah, for all the videos you're finding. Yeah, building a brand new audience. There not being any discovery. Like for as small as Rumble is, there is discovery because they do have an algorithm like YouTube.
I'm anti-Kick because of their shady practices and ripping off the Twitch site.
Well, they're not ripping it off. They're actually licensing IVS from Amazon. So technically, like, yes, they are, but also they're paying Amazon for the ability to do so. So I guess it's fair, but that is funny. They are paying Amazon to run IVS to do
The dumbest
copy
thing they
points.
could do.
I don't think they could have built their own infrastructure. I don't think so. I think if Kick was to exist at all, they had to use IVS. I don't think that there's really a better provider for that.
Wait, who is paying Amazon for what?
IVS is the technology that Amazon bought from Twitch
It
when
would
they
have been
bought Twitch.
completely vibe coded. Sorry about your doggy.
Yeah, thanks, Riz. Um, like that's why Amazon AWS bought Twitch is for the CDN, the Content Delivery Network, and that CDN is called IVS when Amazon repackaged it, and that's what Kick uses. Um, Rumble it's got cool ideas. It's
Oh, I
not
see.
really an ecosystem that's gonna ever
Irritable
run.
bowel syndrome.
Yeah, there you go. That's IVS, irritable vaginal syndrome. But anyways, point is, like Rumble's not really gonna run out of money anytime soon. Rumble is well funded, but like Rumble has a lot of problems on its own. They can't get reputable advertisers because of their free speech posturing, right? Because of the free speech posturing, yes, there are moderation problems. Not as bad as Kick, but can be just as bad, if not worse, in the right contexts. Um, the way they handle payments and stuff is kind of awkward, so it's not super great for the streamer anymore. Um, Benefit is you get monetized on day one. You can take tips on day one. They don't take a huge chunk out of your tips. I think
Rumble seems to
it's
be highly political streams.
yeah. So the reason why it is because they used to do like if ever you went onto like a news website or whatever, they were a CDN for videos for like news websites, right? And they also had their platform so that if you had like a viral video and you wanted to sell this viral video, so it could be licensed for like the news, it could be licensed for TV. That's what Rumble used to do, right? They used to be content licensing, and what happened was when the adpocalypse happened in like 2015, 2016, that's when the right wing especially got kicked off of YouTube, right? They were certainly the majority of the content being kicked off, and so they all mass migrated to Rumble. Is what happened, and then that's when investors that are with the political establishment started to invest into Rumble. So financially, they are owned entirely by Republicans, right? And Peter Thiel. So like like I'm not denying that there's politics money involved. I'm certainly not, you know, that's part of the problem is that they have infinity dollars to play with to keep this platform alive, to be a mouthpiece for, you know, establishment Republicans. 100%. It's a if anything, if not as a growth measure, it is a retention measure for some of the most radical politic, right? 100%, right? Same as X Twitter, same as Blue Sky, same as, you know, this is the purpose of these things at this point, right? At brass tacks. But that is to say, if you are Joe Schmo doing a gaming stream, I don't think that Rumble's really a bad deal. You get free multi-streaming, you're monetized on day one, the ad rates are fair for what it is. Um, you know, you're not going to get demonetized. You're not going to get overzealous moderation. Your videos can live there. There is discovery. There's a lot of benefits. Unfortunately, the circumstances that surround it are not favorable. Right, I do agree. If somebody wants to, like, if somebody were to tell me, no, I'm not going to use Rumble because I don't support this, and this, I would not be surprised. Right, I would not be. Yeah, I totally understand. Right, I have some of the same qualms myself. Right. Grand scheme of things, do I think it matters? No, not really. Right. What good am I to them? Right. I consulted with them for a measly $500 once. Because Blocks did well. That's it. That's my only skin in the game. That's it. Um, no direct changes as a result. You know, whatever. Somebody said there was diamonds down here that I missed. I'm willing to believe them, but oh, there we go. Diamonds here as well. Right. How do we want to do this? Um, and on the totally opposite side, then there's TikTok streaming, which is totally censored and totally you can't do anything on TikTok. You just can't. It is so censored. You can't even swear. Hey, I got diamonds. All right, that's 7. I got 6, 7 diamonds now. Cool. 6, 7 is really just the new 21. People, the least funny people in the world are going to be saying 6, 7 like people would say 21. It's going to be 6 years later, six,
Yo,
7 years
want to
later.
hear my egg mayo sandwich recipe?
Uh, egg and mayo. Yeah, sure, go nuts, dude. Egg and mayo. Please tell me you put a little pepper in there. Something. Um, hmm.
To make my egg mayo sandwich, 1 boil a egg, 2 smash the egg, 3 put mayonnaise and mix tip, smash it on a bowl and use a fork and spread it on bread.
Boiled egg sandwich. Okay. I understand the vision. Oh, shoot. I need to get out of here. Cops.
I gotta head to bed and hopefully catch some ZZZ. My sleep schedule is still fucked up after the challenge. Hope you have a great stream.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. We'll do more soon. Where do I live? I have dementia. Here we go. Like a cleaner outlet for this. Yeah. Well, I can make diamond now. I will try to strip mine. I don't know what the acceptable level for diamonds is. I don't know what the best level for diamonds is anymore. I want to say it's negative 16 now that we do negatives in this game, but I don't know. It used to be Y10 was lava, Y16 was diamonds. And that's it. That's just how it was. Then it was Y11 was diamond. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways. Got iron. Got gold. Diamonds. Should I? Oh, it's kind of like tempting to make a diamond pickaxe, and maybe I should. Just cause, but like also
Should I buy a
should
share
invest
of
in
SpaceX?
I don't anticipate. I think it'll go up, immediately crash back down after the hype, and then
191 right now. Do you
yeah,
have any
I think it'll go
mods?
up. I think it'll go right back down. After the hype has died down, and then I think it'll slowly crawl up over time. I don't anticipate any big news. I think Elon has learned his lesson not to make big news unless it's going to actually benefit him. Do you have any mods on? No, I'm not even like using Optifine or anything like that. Here, we'll do that, and we'll make boots. Kick my shoes off.
Or should I
What's
invest 1k for 110 shares in Edison Motors?
Edison Motors. I'm not an expert in this. I mean, my SpaceX calculation is purely a vibe, so it's fucking I don't know, dude.
Spilled it 50.
Mm, I don't know. I don't know. Pilk, how much do you have in the S&P right now? Or do you have like IRAs and shit like that? Do you have that set up? That's the one thing I do have.
I have nothing invested RN.
Um, honestly, dude, just throw it at SPY or VOO and call it a day. I wouldn't bother trying to get a win right now. I wouldn't bother. The year-over-year
I
return of
was
the
trying
S&P
to
was
get
pretty
a
good.
Fidelity account, but they won't let me since I don't have a home address.
That makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. I just say throw it at the S&P and just sit. Yeah, what up? That would be my take.
Yeah.
Yo. What level am I at? Negative 21. 21. Negative 21. We'll keep going. I'm gonna use up my iron picks first. Ooh, I need stairs.
Hello.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Yo.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, Pilk. What are you gonna be using then? Are you using like Robinhood or whatever? Honestly, Robinhood's not bad.
I'm new, sorry to ask this, but who is Mocha?
My dog. He was abused in a pet hotel, and this was about 3 months ago, and He was really struggling to recover after surgery, and he had health complications after a surgery. And I just had to put him down yesterday.
Is this a open world or not?
Why would I make hardcore an open world? I just get killed immediately. That would suck. But if you join the Discord,
Oh.
I will have future events that you can join.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. It's a situation where there's no legal recourse because I'm not a citizen here. So there's nothing I can do. There's even if I could, there's nothing I get out of it. Very likely. Yeah, it's an unfortunate situation. This Popola. Anything else I need?
Some players are chill, man. I die to mobs a lot, so I never play hardcore.
Yeah. Same. And yet I still choose to. I'm also in Java Edition, so you can't just open it up. Stairs. Anything else I need? Oh, torches. Duh. I need more coal. To make said torches with. I need to look for more coal. I will do that.
Yeah, I'm on mobile, LOL.
Yeah. Yo. Dude, playing on mobile, it's rough. It's rough, dude. I liked Minecraft Pocket Edition when it like first came out because there was no other way, right? There's all these like fake Minecraft games that existed, and none of them were any good. Minecraft, I don't even think Minecraft had a hunger bar yet, honestly. I had a friend that had the Xperia Play phone, and that was the only way you could play Minecraft on the go at the time. And
Coal
then it
and
came
lava
to Android.
are first items. I get lava for smelting.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah,
want to
I
hear
could
my
do
egg mayo sandwich recipe? Nod if yes. Yes.
Thanks for answering for me, Kim. Thanks for answering for me. Appreciate that. Sure, we'll hear the egg mayo Sam. You've already said this. This guy.
To make my egg mayo sandwich, 1. Boil a egg. 2. Smash the egg. 3. Put mayonnaise and mix tip. Smash it on a bowl and use a fork and spread it on bread.
Oh, so you boil an egg, smash the egg, put mayonnaise and mix, tip, smash it on a bowl, and use a fork
Lava
and spread
smelts
on bread.
100 blocks, so that's why I prioritize it for smelting ores.
Yeah, I got a bucket of lava upstairs, but I need a torch, so I need it. What I like to do is I like to make an automated kelp farm. You do dripstone as well, but I like making an automated kelp farm because then I also have infinite food. So not only is it infinite fuel, but it's also infinite food. Oh, I'm still tired from yesterday. Let me get this staircase here figured out, and then hopefully I can find a few more diamonds so I can fill out my armor, and then
Yo, can you shout out my friend? His name is Nick Gers. Infinity lava farm, dripstone below, block with lava in it, then a cauldron underneath.
no. All right, there you guys gone. Cringe. How does YouTube not have that filtered? YouTube is so shit. YouTube is so bad, dude. Infinity lava farm dripstone block. Yeah, yeah, I would do that. But also, the kelp farm is also capable of making infinite fuel. I think it's faster. I mean, yeah, you can have multiple cauldrons and multiple lava buckets and all, but they're kind of on a cycle. Whereas the kelp farm is basically infinite, like truly infinite. And also, it's easier to bust around because it's just items. You know, you can't really reflow lava in that way. You know what I mean? So if I wanted to make a factory and then transport it into like minecart chests or whatever, you can do that. You can send your fuel all over the place. Smarticle particle. I know. I know. All right. We're digging with the diamond for now because it's a little bit quicker. Want to hit bedrock, and then I don't know what's next. Maybe I'll do some overworld. I want to again. I had to come across so many villages to come here, um, but I didn't mark them. I know the general direction I need to go. It's a diagonal path from where the arc is, but from the arch. But I need to like mark it along the way with torches or something.
Wait, had you didn't take anything from the villagers?
No, I did. I'm just saying. I want to be able to do trades with them because I have resources to trade with them now.
AHH.
Yeah. Oh my god. Another cave opening. Is there anything exposed here? What is that? A fish? What the hell is that? A creeper? Some hell of a weird looking fish. Another staircase. Another one. If I go live again, it's probably to do some work stuff. Um, Probably not gonna be. It's gonna be some me testing a few things. We'll see how it goes. Let's see. I don't really know, but we'll see. I also need to get food for the day. I also need to and work on a few other things. And I'm hoping you know, tomorrow I'll be in a better mood. I think so. I hear like a sound to the left of me, and I think it's the dog, and I'm like, oh yeah. Unfortunately, it's like weird. It's an adjustment because I'm hearing something. I'm like, oh, what is he getting into? It's not the case. My diamonds, I'll find them. So far, I've got two. So far, I've got two. I'm hoping maybe I can get a test out for a Minecraft event this weekend when people are available. I have an idea of what I would do. Okay, we've hit bedrock. Cool. Maybe I'd be so lucky as to get one layer down. Yeah, there we go. Nah, you know what? Here, we can continue through here. Ah. I need to decide the Y level I need to be at for Okay, well that didn't work. I need to decide the Y level I want to be at. Yeah, I gotta look it up. What's best Y level for diamonds? Best Y level for diamonds. Diamond. What's the best? Negative 54. Got it. Got it. Well, we'll do. Here. I see coal. I like torches. I like having torches. I like using torches. What happened to all the people doing like the TikTok and PC streams? Do they have jobs now? Or no?
Can you add me please?
Add you to what? My MySpace top 5? Sure. Stairs? I do not need no 40 stairs, but okay. I can live with that. Um, 54, huh? Yeah, I'm missing an assortment of stairs. Okay, well, that makes sense. So, we look that way.
Titanium
And
chaos.
we look that way. Titanium chaos. Cool. And then I mine this way, and that way I can see all of the surfaces. Look this way, and I mine. Just alternate that every 2. Move forward 1, 2, 3. Maybe 5 blocks that way, 5 this way. Alright, I'm gonna ignore the gold for now. Oh, I do have these candies still. Coffee candies. I'm gonna be fat, and I'm gonna have 3 at the same time. I'm gonna be fat as hell. Cappuccino flavored. Cappuccino assassino.
Or can I add you?
You mean like on Minecraft? I'm on Java Edition. Well, I guess there's a friends list now. I don't have it enabled. But if you join my Discord, um, I am going to be doing some Minecraft events that you can join in on with other people. That's it. I'm kind of forwarding the work back.
Are you almost done beating it? How do I
No.
join your Discord?
You just click on the link in the pinned comment. Just click on that link and it's an invite link. If your Discord account doesn't have the mobile verification, it will require. I think it requires you to have a Discord account for at least 7 days before you can chat. But you still read announcements and stuff. Oh, I do have more coal on me. Word.
Oh, you're streaming on other platforms. I thought people blocked me, haha.
No.
I'm a chud, I'm a chud, I'm a fat little chud.
I'm a chud, I'm a chud, I'm a fat little chud playing video games. Cause I'm a chud. Doom, 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 doom. I'm an insect. What the hell am I mewing here?
Beating my meat, fill my stomach with treats.
Give me chicken tendies, be they crispy or from Wendy's. Spin my harder, good boy points on Kiss Meal Adulter, burger joints, and lead us not into temptation, for thine is the kingdom and the power, forever and ever. Amen.
So cream pies. Rip mocha.
Yeah, man. Sucks. I'm so broken up about it. I don't see myself getting a dog anytime soon. See gravel, I know to investigate. Might be goodies hiding.
How old were they? George
4
needs a
years old.
pussycat.
I just need pussy.
Meow bitch.
Starving over here. I'm starving over here. Oh, Moko's a good dog.
As hajaja jaja 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 nih 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 hajaja jaja 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 nih 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 nib nih.
The voices! The voices! Don't do that.
Nibber.
Don't do that. Alright, I do need to get food for real soon.
I'm sorry I didn't mean it. Crying emoji, praying hands emoji.
Crying emoji, praying hands emoji. You had to type that out. Sick. That's about as genuine of a sorry as I think I'll get. How many do I have? I have 12 diamonds. Full stack would be nice. I want enough to make my armor at least. I do not want to be naked on cam right now. I do not want to be naked on cam right now. I also don't want to not have diamond armor. So.
Why did you have to put Mocha down?
Like I've said before, he was abused in a pet hotel 3 months ago, and they broke his knee. And ever since then, even after he got his knee surgery, after that moment, his health had been deteriorating for a while over the past 3 months, and he got to a point where um, really there's no chance of him getting any better. There was no chance of him ever walking again. There's no chance of him, his health. He was having diarrhea. He was starting to have, these shaky moments, and the day of, right, or the day before, rather, he he really, really, really was starting to have he was starting to have a lot of problems. And there was kind of already an ultimatum, right, where about a week ago, the vet was like, our recommendation would be to put him down if he can't gain the weight, and he did
Oh
gain the
my
weight.
god, that's
He
horrible.
did
I
gain some
can't
of the weight,
believe people do
and he
those
was on
fucking
pace
things.
to to gain the weight, but so like that wasn't the issue necessarily. Um, Unfortunately, though, because he had the diarrhea and he had these other symptoms, um, unfortunately, because of that, he really couldn't continue any kind of treatment. And at that point, there was still like 2 more days, kind of in that ultimatum before, you know, I would have had to do it anyways. So I just, you know, once he had the diarrhea again, I realized I needed to, you know, move on. And he was scared in a way that I hadn't seen since I picked him up from the pet hotel. Um, he had a very frightened look on his face. Um, he had had this diarrhea before, and he was not frightened, right? He was just kind of like uncomfortable looking, right? He can't
George already
move.
did everything to treat Mocha. Try making Mocha to walk again. Unfortunately, all that didn't work.
Yeah. So it was just kind of like anything that could have been done was done, and you know, yeah.
My dog got too sick one day and I had left the house for less than a few hours when my mom called me crying.
Oh man, yeah, that shit sucks. Yeah. There's just nothing. You know, it wouldn't be right for me to prolong it, even if I had all the resources at hand to deal with it. It is what it is. I'm gonna see if I can finish out this pickaxe. What up, Robbie? How you doing, dude? What you up to right now?
Hold old was Mocha, my was 10.
He was 4. Um, he was born about, and he's a rescue, so nobody knows for sure. But he would have been born around Valentine's Day, 2022, roughly. So that was always his birthday, was Valentine's Day. So he was very young, too young to be having the problems he was, you know. But it was pretty clear there was no way forward. Like the last thing to try was anything with stem cells, but that would have been very long, very abstract, very taxing on Mocha. It would have been too much for him.
Well, I got to go take care, mate.
Alright, peace out, dude. Thanks for stopping by. I'll be in a better mood soon. It's just, you know, again, today's kind of like, you know.
Username copied 951. Tell me, George, if you need one, I've some recommendation. Ha ha ha.
I don't need a cat right now. I did say though, if I did move into maybe an apartment, if that's what I wind up doing, I wouldn't be opposed to having a cat. I wouldn't be opposed to it. Maybe not a dog though. I looked at apartments near BSD, and oh my god,
Not
these
that cat, the
places are
other cat you
scams.
know.
Oh. Yeah, sure. That reminds me, after stream ends, I gotta go to the store. I gotta go order a coffee or something. I'm drinking my own piss. It's a health thing. No, I'm kidding. It's the it's this. It's the creatine. But yeah, I don't know. If it like this is kind of fucked up to say, but if it was a dog that was less capable of emotion, I wouldn't be so sad. I wouldn't be so fucked up about it, you know, as I am.
Yo, could I join?
No, but if you want to join future things, this is hardcore, so I won't let people join, and I want to do everything on my own. But if you do want to join future things, join my Discord in the pinned comment, and I'll be doing some building events, some PvP events, and then people can freely join that. It should be fun. I want to do like a Minecraft Civilization type thing one day. That'd be sick. Um, what else do I need?
Respectable.
Respectable. Indubitably. Um, yeah. Here, you know what? I should just go ahead and make my armor. I'm more than enough. Two more pickaxes. I don't need this anymore. Yeah, I'm hoping to get something going soon. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see how going to the coffee shop again works. See how it goes. You gotta be patient. It's all a game. Should I go back through and get all the other ores and stuff? I want my gold. I want. I guess also more iron. Iron's still gonna be useful. You know, for when I die and respawn. Because that'll totally happen. Of course. Yeah, a dog capable of less emotion, I probably, you know,
Joe Terabi.
he's the one who came up with one cum for 300K. He's the one who said that. Only 300K for one cum. That's why we measure our money in terms of cums. Listen, the exchange rate's got us repricing our cums. What can I say?
I remember you.
You remember?
Damn, now everyone know, ha ha ha.
Yeah, now they know 300K. One cum. Just one. Here, I'm just gonna see how far this tunnel will take me until I have to stop. again? Once
Six
you get
seven
one,
six
you
seven seven six 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 seven 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 six seven six seven six seven six seven six seven six
oh,
seven
you get it.
seven 5 7 5 7 5 7 7 5 7 6 7 6
Oh, you're
7
texting.
7 5 7 5 7 5 5. Faster. 6 7 6 7 6 7 7
Oh, you're
6
outside.
7
Hold on.
6 7 6 7 6 7 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 7 7 7 6 7 6 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 6 6. 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7 seven six seven six seven seven six seven six seven six seven six seven 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 six seven six six seven six seven six seven six seven seven six 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 six six.
All right, stop.
67676776767676767.
All right, you're gonna get a 30-minute. Eight seven seven six seven. 877 cash now. Call JG Wentworth. 877 cash now. Fun fact. A, on a scale of 1 to 10, urinate. Right? Don't not do it. You will fuck up your pelvic floor. And then B, also, if your pee is purely clear, that is a problem because it means you lack salt and you need more sodium in your diet. But also, if it is dehydrated, treat that like a death sentence. I'm pointing my banana at you. Oh, I'm sorry. I normally make people pay for that. Alright, and what's in here? Are these both, this is noodles. Those look good. It smells really good. This is chicken, more chicken. And then 2 things of noodles. So I think I'll have the chicken and the noodles a little later. What I need is a utensil, which I don't think I have a spare utensil. Or we need it with my hands. Go. How long have I been on? have a banana. A banana. All right. Um. What now? Yeah, we're going pretty far. What's our current yeah, current X level? It'd be really funny to get as close to 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 as possible. Go back to the world spawn. I think that'd be cool. How much durability? 519? Okay. I think we can get away with wasting this. Or maybe not. I don't know. This might be a good stopping point. Because I have my diamond armor now. I have decent amount of diamond picks. I think I have an extra one in the chest. And now I'm just mining for more because I'd like to have it. And then I think we'll start figuring out potion related stuff soon, so I can get fire protection and all that. Any more gold I can find? Maybe any more lapis? Any more anything? Honestly, would be good. And then I want to start converting the what's below the arch. Definitely. Yo, what up? I'm a gamer.
GGRG. I'll come back through and hit the tunnels on all of these. I'm almost at level 32. Hopefully, by the time I can get to everything, I'll have it. So I can get my first max enchant. And I think what I'll do, actually, is I'll set it up so I can do fishing. I think fishing for enchants would be good. Getting all the fishing stuff. FRDF. VFS. BRB trash can duty.
Word. I'm about to get off, so just stick around for raid. I'll pick somebody to raid. Who should I raid? I kind of want to raid somebody new, or that I haven't before. We'll see. I don't know how many. I don't know what the numbers look like. Here. I'll stop here.
Okay, I can leave you a lurk.
Word. Thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna raid out. I think right now. Thank you guys. You two people. Peace out. Except for the people trying to
Okay, haha.
spam. It's kind of annoying. I'll be back on
Bye.
tomorrow, same time, and tomorrow hopefully we'll be able to get through. Maybe we even see the Nether. Who knows?